These are a few of my potted Japanese maples. All three of these I got from MrMaple.com. Check them out, they got a great selection, and they're all the time bringing out new cool varieties of Japanese maples. But in this one, I want to talk a little bit about the pots that I've used to pot these in. As you can see, I've got a bunch of clay pots, 3 clay pots here, 1 plastic pot. I like the clay pots a little bit better. They look nicer. They tend to hold the moisture in the soil a lot better than the plastic pots do. Plastic pots in the sun can evaporate the water around the roots and stunt the tree's growth, or make it not do healthy things. So now they're still fine in plastic pots. You can take a plastic pot and put it in a clay pot if you want to. You can also take a grow bag, like I use the Gardens grow bags off of Amazon, and I'll put those in a clay pot as well too. And the clay pot just helps regulate the temperature of the soil around the roots, and you're going to get a much happier plant when conditions outside are getting hot or cool or rainy or whatever. You're going to get a more regulated condition there in the soil for these trees. So for me, they've done much better in the clay pots than solo plastic pots or the grow bags. Now I do have one tree that's in a grow bag that's in the ground, and that one seems very resilient as well too, even in the when we get these hot spells here in Georgia. And I think I attribute that to the coolness of the soil, and how it doesn't evaporate all the water out over a couple days, right? In some of these plastic pots like that one, I am all the time watering that one because it's smaller. It's like a two gallon pot, I think, or a gallon pot. But yeah, I'm all the time watering that one because the sun just zaps it. But yeah, so after planting a bunch of these Japanese maples in plastic pots, grow bags, now these clay pots, I definitely prefer the clay pots. I think these trees are gonna just be happier and healthier in general in some of these clay pots. And when it comes time to relocate them, you just dig them out of the clay pots and repot them somewhere else, while dormant, of course, right, in the dormant season. So yeah, that's the way I'm going, is either clay pots or inside the ground with Japanese maples.